Hello, hello, and welcome once again. J76NY here. And welcome back to iBlank's Task Force 75.3 collection on Sea Power, Naval Combat in the Missile Age. This is mission number 4, Operation Cobra. Fighting in Europe has stalemated in West Germany. The combined NATO Atlantic Fleet has bottled up USSR forces in the Barents Sea. And the U.S. Pacific Fleet is maintaining continual deterrence missions against USSR forces at Vladivostok and the Kamchatka Peninsula. In the South China Sea, People's Republic of Vietnam forces remain on and around Riau Archipelago and remain dangerous for Allied shipping, but NATO air support based out of Singapore has enabled air superiority. In order to secure the South China Sea, Task Force 75.3 has been ordered to eliminate all forces detected on the southwestern approach to the Riau Archipelago. USS Long Beach, CGN 9, has been directed to take charge of Task Force 75.3 while USS Mississippi continues repairs. This is going to be the first time I've actually seen Long Beach in action in the game. So Task Force 75.3 is to eliminate land-based radars, SAM sites, and coastal defenses on the southern side of the Riau Archipelago, which I'm assuming is this. Destroy all PRV and USSR forces encountered. Proceed northeast towards the archipelago. Utilize TLAMs and main batteries to eliminate defenses as required. The enemy order of battle is 1 PRV surface vessels. PRV surface vessels potentially include Tarantula, Turia, and Petya. And 1 USSR Victor III SSN last detected on 18 December, known to be in the South China Sea. So we do have a submarine in effect here. So let's get into it. We are going to be going into combat with the USS Long Beach, USS Harry Yarnell, the USS Elrod, and the USS Rents. And there she is, USS Long Beach. We do have a surface contact and an air contact. This one is hitting us with, it is putting off an EM emission. So let's see what we can see about this. Merchant, possible merchant. You can identify yourself. Trawler.
Track 7001 is classified. Neutral, merchant.
Okay. We got a radar echo medium coming from down here. Airliner.
Track 7002 is classified. Neutral, air.
Okay, so far so good. In that, let's take a look at the Long Beach and see what she has. It's I could see the appeal. I served on Antietam, which was a Tycho, so the big blocky superstructure is nothing new. Definitely not as blocky as the Long Beach, but looks top heavy. Looks very top heavy, but it also looks beefy. Let's find out how beefy she is, if they'll let me. There we go. Alright, so we have SM-2ER standard anti-air, anti-surface, land attack mode, shore targets only, semi-radar active homing. RGM 109Cs, which are the Tomahawks. I believe those are land attack, anti-surface, yep. We have the RGM 84C anti-surface, missile, active radar homing. Alright. So that's not bad. We've got anti-submarine rockets. We've also got our Mark 46 torpedo, Mark 30, and our Sea Whiz. Alright, why is it not telling me? There we go. Alright, so we have 120 standard SAMs. That's a lot. We only have 8 Tomahawks, 8 Harpoons. What's the range of these here? 80 miles. Wow, that's nice. That should be helpful. All right, I do have both my helicopters up. We are going to set a sonar buoy pattern for them. Let's see, we're proceeding up here. So we're going to get you putting sonar buoys. We'll have you lay them in a pattern on our starboard side, like that for now. Oh, he didn't follow my order. Alright, just lay one out there. And then we'll have you head out to port and start laying them out there. We're going to cruise along, supposedly going to get there at 13:32, which is not that long. That's only a couple hours. I've got my radar off. First thing I want to do is make sure I can detect the submarine that's apparently out here. We're going to get one of Rentz's helicopters up, also with the ASW loadout, but we're going to send them a little further out in front to act as a radar spotter. So we're going to see what we can find in this area in terms of undersea threats and on the surface threats. Alright, these have been listed as trawlers. This one right here, however, it's got a fairly large radar signature. It's listed as being a merchant as usual, but the radar signature is kind of big, and they refuse to comply. So that does make me a little nervous. We are cruising ahead. I did stream my towed array off LROD just to hopefully try and help out a little bit here, but we haven't seen anything. I've got my other helicopter climbing up. We're going to flip on that surface search, see what we can see. Alright. These can't all be fishing boats, or maybe they are.
Track 7006 is classified. Neutral merchant.
Does not respond. Wait. Oh, okay, neutral merchant.
New surface contact detected.
This one could be a problem. Does not respond. Neither one of these are responding. I don't really want to turn on my radar just yet. Let's have you come over and investigate. And we're still pretty close to the surface group, so... I kind of don't think they're... They might be. I was going to say, I don't think they'd be that close to me, but you never know. So our helicopter's going to come over and check this out. Alright, they are painting me here. So I'm going to go ahead and identify you as hostile. I'd say this one is too.
Bowie away!
They're only 16 miles out. Let's get your surface search on, see if we can identify these guys.
Radar eye. Air search on. Radar eye. Roger. Turn 040.
Alright, I'm not liking that.
Bowie away!
And these are probably hostile too, so... They're still painting us. Let's get down to...
Bowie away!
20 feet.
Roger. Go to altitude 20. Roger. Turn 072.
Should I start shooting at them? Yeah, it's a good possibility these guys are surface search.
Search on. Radar eye.
Strange we haven't picked them up, though. Alright, these other helicopters... Let's have you get down to 20 feet.
Roger. Go to altitude 20.
We're going to have you come over here,
082.
like this. And turn your radar on.
Surface search on.
We do have another contact up here. Let's get this helicopter... Have you go up to 6,000 feet and head out. Surface search on. They are turning towards us. And if I'm not mistaken, it looks like they're shooting at me, so... feet. Come back. We've got the range. Let's do a salvo of 2. I'm just going to say they're hostile.
Engaging track 7007. Salvo fire.
Hard turn. Might be out of range. Yeah, target too far. What is the range? Only 24 miles. They should be in range. Alright. Ceasefire.
Ceasefire, track.
They're definitely in range. Salvo of 2. Fire.
Engaging track 7007. Salvo fire.
Go ahead. I'm not seeing anything.
On station.
Too far? Direct control. No. Target too far. I don't know why it says target too far. 20 miles. Ceasefire.
Ceasefire, track.
So we've only got 8 of these. I don't want to use them just yet. I mean, everything, this guy's getting painted too, so we'll just assume you're hostile now that they're shooting at me. Turn out.
Turn 276.
Alright, so these guys are definitely hostile. You got 8 harpoons. Salvo 2. There.
Engage track 7007. Salvo fire.
Yeah, there's the missile coming up.
Bulldog away. Track.
Here she
track
goes.
7007.
Air
Air
surge.
on. Radar high.
Salvo 2, we're going to put it on this one that's out here.
Bulldog away.
There we go.
Track 7008.
Nice. Alright. So we'll see what we can come up with for this. I like this ship. I don't care. I do. First of our harpoons are popping up. Still haven't identified what this contact is yet. Maybe I should only launch one. Seems like it might be a waste of a missile.
Track 7007.
Turia.
Track 7007 is classified. Hostile warship.
Yep. Alright, and she's going to get 2 missiles at her. We got one out here that would be... I'm not sure what that would be. Alright, whatever they are, they're shooting at me, so I'm going to have you get up to, let's go 3,000 feet. Come out here. They are still shooting at me. At least they know I'm here. But my missiles know they're there, so I can honestly say these are probably hostiles. Want to take care of this guy first, though. Probably shouldn't have launched 2, but it is what it is. So far, no response.
Track 7008.
And there's 2 tarantula. Yep.
700 on station.
All right, we're identifying these as hostile. Let's single shot here.
Engage track 7005.
Let's get that missile up. I'm just going to launch 1 at each.
Bulldog away. Track
There she goes.
7005.
Single shot right there.
Track 7004.
Alright, you have sonar buoys. So we're going to have you continue out this way. We'll have you drop to...
Bulldog away. Track.
Actually, drop to 20 and head out that way.
20.
You are at 20 feet, dragging your magnetic anomaly detector. We're going to have you up to 6,000.
Go to altitude, roger. Turn
Head out this way.
8. New surface contact detected.
Alright, there's another one. See if you identify yourself. Does not comply.
New surface contact detected.
Alright, here's another one out here. Semi-large. That's a merchant.
Track 7010 is classified. Neutral merchant.
And you still got one sonar buoy. Oh, you got more than that. And you can put them above or below the layer. It's a new thing in the game.
Contact faded. Track
Alright, let's get you...
7009.
Let's put one right there.
Hit track.
3,000
Roger.
feet.
Go to altitude, roger. Turn 033.
Another Turia. We got our third missile moving in. Good chance this vessel out here is hostile. So once all three of these are taken care of, I'll feel a little bit better. Then we should just have to worry about this one. I may launch a helicopter, although and it says meteor, so it should be alright.
Hit track 7004.
Fishing boat.
Track 7004 is classified. Neutral merchant.
Not anymore. Sorry about that. I'm really sorry. You were just in a really bad spot, and you could have told me who you were. I would have left you alone. There goes one of our helicopters. Track 7009 shot down one of our helicopters, so you are now hostile. I am going to detach I'm going to have you leave the formation. You're going to head over in this way.
081.
Head flank. Turn your surface search
Security
and your air search off.
Radar eye.
We're going to get your other helicopter up, and it's going to be anti-ship. Alright. So her other helicopter's going to be anti-ship. We may not even need to have the ship heading off in that direction, just because if the helicopter can take her out, good for them. But they just proved to me beyond a reasonable doubt that they are hostile.
Roger. Turn 003.
Let's have you down to 20 feet until you get to your...
20.
So where'd my other helicopter go? USS Jacksonville has been tasked to insert a special operating force on the Rao Peninsula. Soviet and PRV forces are operating in the area and attempting to locate NATO submarines in the area. Jack's mission accomplished is your number one priority. Eliminate any USSR or PRV forces around USS Jacksonville. Continue to destroy the northwest of... Oh, wow. So northwest. So they're up here. Did they shoot both my helicopters down? They couldn't have. I didn't get the notification. We've been hit by 4.5-inch guns. But that's it. Where the hell did my other helicopter go?
Contact faded. Track 7.
I am kind of missing a helicopter now. There's one. Where's the other one? They did shoot down one of my helicopters. Both of my helicopters.
Roger. Turn 091.
Alright, she's still launching, so... Wow, that sucks. I didn't even get the notification for it. Alright, well, revenge is what we're out for now. Alright, our helicopter is moving into position here. She is going to launch both.
Engage weapon away. Roger. RTB.
And there she goes. You're not going to RTB, though. You're going to go up to 3,000 feet and climb this way.
Turn 024.
Those penguins are moving pretty fast.
Contact detected.
And
On station. Hit track
got hit. 2 hits.
701.
2 hits with both of them. And it was a
We've
tarantula.
been hit.
And we just lost our other helicopter. So these guys are hostile as well. Okay. This guy might not be. Identify yourself. Oh, we can't because everyone's dead.
Contact faded. Track 70. Contact faded. Track 700.
Well, you got sonar buoys still. I'm gonna have you return to base.
Roger. RTB.
Alright, and then the Rents. She is moving at full speed. We're gonna have her
Turn
come
to
out
course 058. Hell
and
mine.
around like this. And our task force ahead
Ahead
flank.
Maneuvering eye.
Long Beach is going to start moving. Alright, both of these are now definitely hostile. So it's up to our ships to deal with them.
Received.
New intel message received, and it actually told me about it. There are indications and warnings of a Victor 3 SSN operating to the north of Point Cobra. Where the hell is Point Cobra? Somewhere up here, I'm assuming. Maybe out here. It's got to be up here somewhere. Some indication of where Point Cobra is would be nice. But we are heading in that direction now. So, as fast as we can go. 22 knots in formation. So, we'll get out there and check it out. See what we have. And we have ourselves a confirmed hostile. I'm assuming this is going to be a confirmed hostile as well. You single shot
Contact faded.
right there.
Engaging track 7019.
We'll just do one shot. Get this missile going out. There she goes.
Track 7019.
All right.
Track 7018 is classified. Hostile warship.
Single shot. Fire.
Engage track 701. Away. Track 7018.
All right. Good, good, good. First of our missiles is inbound. I haven't seen a response yet, so I'm assuming they're smaller vessels. Hopefully this one bypasses the first one and goes for the second one. Nope. So they're both going to hit the second target. Maybe. Yep. Oh. We got some Sea Whiz. And not good enough.
Hit track 7018.
Next missile inbound. Looks like this one's going for the chaff cloud. Or maybe it's going for the, nope. Yeah, this one's busted. Still shooting at us, though. Oh, maybe not. There was no pop-up. Oh, she relocked. Nice. That works. Look, we can see it out there. I think the missile just got shot down. Nope. We can see right there. That's pretty cool. So we are in visual range of the enemy. And impact. There we go. Petya 3. Alright, this one's making me a little nervous, so let's grab the Long Beach. How far of a range do your guns have? Not very far. That's unfortunate. I don't know if I want to waste more missiles here. I'm going to get rid of these two surface contacts so we can launch our helicopter ASW. I'm going to send her up to the north and try and sonar buoy the sub that's supposedly up there, but this... And it's not letting me check her out. You've still got 8, so single shot right there.
Bulldog away. Track
Instant reaction.
7018.
We've got our radars banging away, so... Alright, let's get you
Turn to course. 0
up like this.
0. Hell my.
Make sure you're going your full speed. And I have the group turn to the north.
006. Hell my.
Oh, she sunk. So we had 2 Petyas. Both were sunk. I probably should have waited to get that missile out. We also now have a helicopter that is about to launch. Once she gets up into the air, we are going to have her go lay some sonar buoys to the north. We got a torpedo in the water out here. Not sure where that came from. But we do have a torpedo. That's kind of scary. Uh-oh. Oh no, Long Beach.
We're hit.
Well, that's no good. Alright, so... Uh-oh. Oh no. This is not good. Ahead flank.
Maneuvering
Noisemaker.
out. Turn to course.
Turn.
3, 2, 5. Hell my. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 0.
Alright, so my...
We've been hit.
Jesus Christ. Yarnell. Okay, so that helicopter's really in the wrong spot. Long Beach, how are you looking? Still going 7 knots. We got damage control working. Alright. Let's bring that helicopter back. This took a turn for the worse pretty quick.
Gun control, abandoning ship.
Here I am panicking. Long Beach is in a tough spot here. I don't even know how she's still afloat. Fantail is completely awash. You gotta get this flooding under control. Let's get the flood here. And they're working on it. Let's turn this off. Get them both in the stern. Oh, this took a really bad turn for the worse here. Helicopter should be heading down.
Roger, turn 214.
No idea where she came from. Intermittent. Lay a line up.
Roger, turn 227.
Lay a line right here. Eight, 9, 10. Alright. That was bad.
02.
Alright, we have another torpedo in the water here. Let's drop a sonar buoy right there. Actually, change that.
Roger, turn 004.
Right there. We got some problems here, guys. Let's turn.
Course 034.
Noisemaker. Noisemaker. Long Beach is doing 19 knots with her whole stern flooded. It's like we're working on it decently.
Contact faded. Track 7022.
Alright, let's get these decoys out. Hopefully we can get our ships out of the way here. I'm gonna break this formation. Disband the formation. Long Beach.
Turn to course 04. Turn to course 043. Hell my.
Alright. Ahead flank.
Ahead flank. Turn to course 055.
Oh, what do we have here?
New submerged submarine.
There we
Contact
go,
detected.
you dick. Come back. Let's put this sonar buoy right there.
Buoy away.
Hostile. Yeah, that's definitely a hostile submarine. We're going to take you out right now.
Buoy away.
How deep is she? 125 feet, really? Go above the layer. Right there.
Turn 094.
Drop a fucking buoy.
Buoy away.
There we go. Alright, well, we don't really need to drop any more sonar buoys. We know she's hostile.
Roger. Turn 275.
Salvo of 2. Drop him.
Confirmed.
Drop him, drop him, drop him. Might be too close. Oh, where are you going?
Roger. Turn 359.
Salvo of 2.
Engaging track 7023. Salvo fire.
Yeah, she might be too close, actually.
Ceasefire track.
Oh, she's moving just outside her range. That's fine.
Weapon away.
Oh, why did... Really?
Track 7023 is classified. Hostile submerged submarine.
Yeah, no kidding. Alright, well, hopefully we can redirect this torpedo, which we can't. I don't understand what's happening here. Drop.
Engaging track 7023.
Come on, drop that other torpedo. It's just gonna fly around in circles, huh?
Hostile submerged submarine. Contacts detected.
Yeah, it's all noisemakers. Target not in firing arcs. We'll get it in the firing arc. Oh, we lost her now.
Hostile submerged submarine. Contacts detected.
Right there.
Engaging track 70. Contact faded. Track 7031.
That submarine's putting up a hell of a fight.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water.
Yeah, I know.
Contact faded. Track 7032. Multiple hostile submerged submarine. Contacts detected.
This guy's just going nuts out here. Ceasefire. I'm out here.
033.
That torpedo's lost. Here's the noise right there. There's the damn submarine.
Hostile submerged submarine. Contacts detected. Roger. Turn 26. Contact faded. Track
Get down to 20 feet.
7037. Contact faded. Track 7033.
Looks like we, all these torpedoes missed,
Track 7032.
which is strange.
Contact faded. Track 70. Contact faded. Track 70. Contact faded. Track 7028. On station. Contact faded. Track 7029.
Just attack.
Engage track 7023.
Engaging with Mark 46 torpedoes. I want to take her out. not have you turn in the wrong direction. I wonder what the range on our...
Whip it away. Roger, RTB.
Oh, they are. How many do you have? 16? Salvo of 4. Victor 3.
Engaging track 7.
Never actually launched torpedoes from my surface ships.
Torpedo in the water.
There's
Torpedo
one.
in the water. Bearing.
Sounded like 3. But this is our Victor 3 friend here. Oh, look at that. We are inbound. Don't go for the noisemaker. Don't go for the noisemaker.
Contact faded. Track 704.
And
Track
impact.
7023.
Alright, where's this helicopter? Nope, you're not going back to base. You're gonna go sit right on top of the Victor.
Roger. Turn 337.
282 feet, speed 0. Alright, so we got her. We got the submarine. Hi there. Hello. Sure you want to be doing all this? I mean, I know you don't have a choice and all, but you still got torpedoes inbound. I don't really like you sitting there, though, so we are going to
Contact faded. Track
single shot.
7044.
Oh, we can't. We can't shoot the submarine. That's... Oh, she's going down again. Yeah, there she goes. Couldn't hold her surface long enough to let her crew off, I guess. Look, you can see my helicopter right there.
On station. On station.
No, you're not.
On station.
No, you're not.
On station.
No, you're not. Oh, what are you doing there, bud?
Roger. Turn 3. Roger. Turn 1.
Let's have him shadow this helicopter, or this
On station.
this Victor here. We'll put a sonar buoy just to be sure. Yeah, we'll put one right
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 2.
right on top of her. Uh-oh. Turn Long
course.
Beach.
3, 1.
Noisemaker.
Decoy out.
So the last thing I need is Long Beach sinking. We do have another ship out here. I can't forget about that.
Turn to course. 3, 2, 5. Hell my. Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 2.
Yeah, looks like we
Torpedo
missed.
in the water. Torpedo in the water.
Or they missed. Oh, there's a lot of torpedoes in the water. Wow. Alright, I think we probably got lucky. Yep. There's half a Long Beach cruising along. Alright. Long Beach turn north.
0, 1, 8. Hell my.
Impressed that she can go 20 knots with this much damage. I'm not sure if this means it's fixed or can't be fixed. Maybe it means it can't be fixed because it's underwater. Where are all these torpedoes I'm hearing? Alright, Elrod.
Course 010. Hell my.
How's this Victor doing? Looks like she's doing okay. She's at 125 feet. Which I find kind of strange. That she hasn't sunk. She took 2 torpedoes, so... she's not going anywhere. We just got to get our torpedoes in there. It's going to be a little bit before they get there. So Victor's moving again. I find that hard to believe, but put a sonar buoy right in front of her. I did launch 2 torpedoes from Long Beach. I'm going to launch 2 more. She's in range.
Engaging track.
Let's watch
7,
this.
0, 2, 3. Salvo fire.
Anti-submarine rockets. Not sure where they're coming from, but... she's maneuvering to fire them. Go ahead.
Whip it
Oh,
away.
there they go.
Track 7, 0, 2, 3.
I'm not going to mess around with this here. Salvo 4.
Engage track. Whip it away.
Right on that, Victor.
7, 0, 2, 3.
Alright, here's the torpedoes. They're coming down.
Whip it away. Track 7, 0, 2, 3. Buoy away.
Alright, so hopefully these torpedoes can pick her up. We got about 6 of them heading her way. They didn't hit too far from her either. Immediately went active, immediately hit the... seriously. Are you serious?
Turn to course 3, 4, 9. Hell my.
Salvo 4. Right there.
Engaging track 7, 0, 2, 3. Salvo fire. Whip it away. Track 7, 0, 2, 3. On station.
Okay. So have you, gonna return to base.
Roger, RTB.
How's the Elrod doing? Elrod's moving?
Turn to course 3, 5, 7. Hell my.
I don't know how these ships are still alive. Ahead flank.
Ahead flank. Maneuvering eye.
Alright, these torpedoes are at least not on the bottom of the ocean. Launching noisemakers. She is running. I should probably have this helicopter out here spotting.
Roger. Turn 3,
20
Roger.
feet.
Go to altitude 2, 0. Roger. Turn 3, 4, 1.
Just going 5 knots. Keeping it relatively shallow. There's more torpedoes heading on our way. Oh, that's not good. Let's drop a noisemaker back here. Elrod,
Ahead flank.
go as fast as you
Maneuvering
can.
high. Multiple hostile submerged submarine. Contacts detected.
Alright, this one's going for the noisemaker. These are going in circles.
Roger. Turn.
Alright.
1-1-5.
Hopefully some of these actually find their mark.
Hit track 7023. New ground contact detected. Track 7057 is classified. Hostile SAM site.
Congratulations, Commander. USS Jacksonville has completed her mission. Task Force 75.3 is ordered to break off contact in vicinity of Riau Archipelago and proceed to the Indian Ocean at best possible speed. Tasking to follow. There we go. So that is one dead submarine. Victory, 99%. Tarantula, Petia, Turia, Victor 3. Harry Yarnell destroyed 3 helicopters. Elrod and Long Beach both damaged. Wasn't pretty, but we got the job done. So there's that. Anyway, if you like the episode, hit the like button. If you want to follow along through the rest of iBlank's scenarios, there's 2 more, I believe. Hit the subscribe. I'll put the link to the scenarios workshop page in the description down below if you want to check it out yourself. Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and we'll see you for the next part. J76NY saying thank you very much for watching, and have yourself a very good day.